Welcome back, everyone, to the Lost Depths of Phandelver. I hope you all had a wonderful couple of weeks. Last week. 1 week.
Some period of time.
2 weeks. They're pretty good.
Perfect. All right. So, last time, everyone, we managed to make our way through the twisting caverns, find the pair of basilisks chained to the wall. All of you, and I have to add this, of course, we already talked about this, but the way that you all figured out a way around the fight, around the danger, was brilliant. It was really well done, guys. So, as such, and I was thinking about this all week, you've all been playing your characters fantastically. So everyone gains a point of inspiration, all of you. So going to add that to your list right away.
Ooh.
If you already had one, then remember our rule.
Yeah, does Ronan get 2? Because it was mostly his idea last time.
You just have to use it. Yeah. Okay. It's a little loud. Sorry about that. Aside from that, you all managed to make your way past the basilisks, all kind of playing your own part to make this work. Ronan creating an area of pure darkness, magical darkness. The basilisk was still unable to see in. With Ronan being able to target the basilisk pretty easily and keep it distracted, while D1 kind of kept Rummy, just distracting the other basilisk from the bottom. Aliva made her way to the door, and through a series of amazing hand movements and shows of dexterity, managed to pop the lock of this old iron door, very thick, heavy iron door. As she kind of made her way inside and saw a huge chamber of filled with water. Cavern is maybe 90 foot high at some spots. Looking around, seeing little glimpses of bubbles kind of randomly appearing in the water as Brandy kind of makes her way inside. D1 managed to levitate and bring in with the group one of the petrified adventurers from a time unknown in with them, as you kind of all venture into this new cavern. As you look around, you hear the sounds of Grumback throwing up in the water behind you, as you kind of continue to peer around you and take in this sight. And that, my friends, is where we're going to begin this evening. So, all right, perfect. So, let me know if that gets annoying. Yeah, I'm sure
right
you know
now
what I'm talking
it's
about.
cutting in and out a lot for me right now.
Is it cutting in and out of you? Okay. There you go. How about now?
Perfect.
All right, nice. Yeah, I had a feeling that was probably going to be pretty RAM heavy. Okay. So, as you all kind of stand here, in the moment here, taking in the environment, the atmosphere, you can feel, Brandy, you in particular, being as close as you are to the water, you can feel the mist kind of, as it kind of just completely just covers your skin, standing here. It's so humid in this one particular area, and you're assuming it's because there's a waterfall in here. It's moving a lot of water. And it's just kind of, it's an enclosed space here. Every once in a while you'll feel a drip of water kind of hit each of you from up above. It's pretty steady, pretty consistent rate, almost like a kind of a little rain drizzle, if you will, kind of in this very large chamber. You all look around. You can take it in here. Grumback kind of on his knees in the back here, kind of peering over into the water here. Is there anything that anyone would like to do in this moment? D1, you are next to the Valora Chu as well, who you can tell is absolutely shook up. They're breathing heavily, kind of hands on their knees, kind of bent over a bit. I'll leave you I'll go ahead and give you the floor.
Yeah, I'll just give him a little rub on the top of his head.
The only thing I would do is probably offer a quiet little prayer as like thanks for getting the lock open. That's about it.
I'd be drinking.
There you go.
Perfect, Brandy.
So I think we were deciding whether or not we want to bring this dude back.
Yeah, I think pretty sure Ronan was not super keen to the idea, but I think the rest of us, I thought the idea is okay. I think everyone was.
I mean, worst case scenario, my thought is, it looks like he's got some magic shit on him. So if he sucks, we just kill him and take his shit.
There you go.
But we have to do a long rest to do that. We don't really need a long rest yet, but... Did we avoid
it's not necessarily like we have to sit here and wait the whole 8 hours for that magic to take effect.
Yeah, how does that shroud work? Does it take like the full...
Yeah, so it's
8 hours.
Yeah, it's an 8 hour. So yeah, you just have to wrap them up. That's basically essentially it. Wrap them up and wait.
Got it.
Yep.
Well, we can
Is there any discreet or easy way to carry him with us?
Unfortunately, my levitate... Oh, you know what? Let me look.
I mean, he might break, but if he does, then problem solved anyway, so...
I mean... I got Tensor's floating disc. We could load him onto that. £500. What do you think a rock person weighs?
Probably more than that.
Yeah, it's probably...
He's a pretty big fucking chunky dude, too. So
he is. Yeah,
a
he's
little bit more mass.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
According to the internet, the average human-sized statue weighs 1,000 to 4,000 pounds.
Alright, that's probably right. Let me think. What did my levitate carry? Oh, never mind. We're not even mention that. Yeah, we don't really have any 1,000-pound statue. We don't really have any way to bring him with us. Not any safe way that I can think of.
Yeah, I don't really feel like we need to be lugging this fucking thing around either. I mean, if we're gonna free him from this horrible fate, we might as well just set him on, set it and forget it, and just make sure that we're back here towards the end of that 8 hour.
Yeah, you mean, so wrap him up, explore for 4 hours, try to keep track of time, and then after 4 hours, do the 4 hours back. Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Okay. All right. So, what would you? What's the idea?
We're gonna take.
Is that what you're gonna do? It right?
Yeah, we're gonna wrap him up in the shroud, and then we're gonna.
Okay. Are you gonna do it right here, or like, are you gonna look around, or?
I think my levitate is probably worn off by now. So yeah.
How long does the levitate? Let me look.
I think it's only. Here, I can look it for you. Actually,
you.
no, I'm not gonna look it.
Yeah, it's okay. I got it right here. One creature, concentration up to 10 minutes. Yeah, I think it's probably running out right about now. But I mean,
Yeah, we didn't go that far.
You didn't go that far. I mean, you basically just got in here.
True. So
Give you like a minute, another like a minute, if you want to move around a little bit here with him. Help you out.
Yeah.
You did spend a spell slot on it.
True. Okay, yeah, we'll move him down. A minute
Mhm.
is quite a bit of time, actually.
It is. Yeah, you got a D1. Are you moving by yourself? Is anyone D1? What's? Sorry to ask, but I just I really want some details as far as.
I'll
Okay.
tell everybody, like, yeah, maybe let's see if we can get maybe into a safer spot if we can find one.
Okay. The words, your words, D1 kind of echo a bit around the rocks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
That's
from
all.
here, do I see this?
Mhm. You do.
And what does it look like from my?
From your position, D1, and you being who you are, you can see a little bit more detail. It's absolutely a husk, from what you can tell.
Oh, another one of the husks. Got
Hmm.
it.
Yeah, it's in here. Yeah. You also see off to your right here, D1, as you kind of round the corner here with the statue or the petrified being, you see all manner of supply chests, barrels, crates, sacks, but they are long since, destroyed or in some way damaged. You can see there's a chest that's kind of got a very large crack through the middle of it. Whatever substance or contents was inside is now kind of just mush, if there's anything left. Whatever was here is long gone, but you can definitely see this was
Here?
definitely right there. It was definitely used as some kind of a storage area for something. You could tell you're getting closer to something, considering there's more civilization here and less wilderness as far as the cave system goes, as well as, I mean, as far as it being a cave. You're getting more of an idea of people being here, leaving things behind and such. You also see, without a perception check or anything necessary in this moment, just because I have it on the map here, there's no reason to. You see a bridge here that seems to be broken in the middle, with kind of a very large stump or pole or something on the other side of an island there in the middle. There's a being, a skeleton or something kind of hung on the pole, as well as across from it there is a chest sitting just next to the edge of the water.
Yeah. I think D1's going to continue moving forward, but I'm going to send Rummy over there.
Yeah, sure. Is anyone else? What are you all doing at the same time while D1 kind of walks down? Are you all just taking a moment to kind of take a breath after the exhilarating experience with the basilisks, or are you kind of taking a moment to kind of look around, like just go around the room?
I would
here
be
quick?
very curious into like where the hell are we and what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
And are we even going in the right direction? So I
Sure.
would be, and we want to get the hell out of here, right? So I'm looking,
yeah.
going, where are we? Where are we going next?
And check in with
okay.
Ronan and make
But
sure
I'm
he's
looking.
not hurt.
Yeah, Brandy, you pop the cork on your flask and you take a big chug of it. You look around, you see the waterfall. You look up above you and you see how high the ceiling is from where you're standing here. Aliva, as well as you, you see Brandy kind of take a couple of steps towards the south here, with her lantern lit. It's revealing quite a lot actually around you, as you kind of see past it a bit into the darkness. You also see next to Brandy there is a skeleton. It's laying next to her. Kind of there's a broken spear or trident or something laying next to it. There doesn't seem to be a bag or a pack or armor, clothes, or anything on the skeleton, which you find kind of odd.
Yeah, especially because they're coming from this side. So like where?
Yeah.
Does that mean they got through the basilisk, or is there another way coming from the other way?
That's a good
You said a
question.
trident?
Yes.
Oh,
Looks as
great!
though
We're
it's a
gonna
trident.
have evil fish people again.
Not the merman.
Oh, yeah.
anything but merman.
It's the trident from the water.
Is it? How old are the bones? Old.
Oh, good question. I would say roll a.
Could be nature, medicine.
Roll something.
Either nature or survival. I always get this wrong. Hold on a second. Sorry.
That's okay.
I have my
'cause
cheat sheet here.
it's hard to know.
Just for this. Research lore. Cycles. I would say probably roll a medicine check.
Yeah, I was thinking medicine or nature, but
Yeah.
you could go
Nature's
either way.
Navigating a blizzard, avoiding quicksand, identifying animal signs. Yeah, let's go with medicine. In this case. Oh,
I got shit for shit. I don't know nothing
Damn.
That's not a one.
except
No, that's not a one because you are a
ninja.
halfling. Watch her get a nat 20.
Nope.
Oh, she got a
Oh,
4.
see, that looks like a 12 on my screen.
It does look like
That's
it's cocked.
cocked.
It got cocked on the rocks there. Sorry about
So I already had an inspiration, so I'm going to use an inspiration.
that. Okay.
But
Yep.
I don't, I really want to know about this dead pile of bones.
Hey.
Okay,
A
there we
12.
go. For me, I thought it was a 4, and I was like, what?
Do this. All right, Brandy. You get down low, kind of to the ground here. You start to get closer, moving some pieces around. You get a good idea here that this is this is the skeleton of a humanoid creature. It doesn't seem to be of merfolk descent. Doesn't have the bone structure on the bottom that you would assume it should have with your 12. And from what you can tell, it's been here a while. How long exactly? It's hard to say. It could be. It's probably been here at least a year, possibly longer.
Okay. It's not super helpful. Okay. Anything else I could discern? Anything else noticeable that would be different about this area? Like, is it just an old ass dirty passageway, or is there anything written anywhere? Or
That's a great question. Where in particular are you looking? You just kind of generally.
I think I would be kind of
What do you think?
aiming towards. I mean, we haven't gone that far yet, and I'm a little afraid. I've been looking, I think, along the walls in particular to see if there's any
Sure.
sign of passage of other people.
Yeah, I would say in this case, normally perception check. Let's go with an investigation check in this case. I think that's more suiting, more fitting. Look at that 23. This is actually great. Brandy, you after looking at the skeleton for a bit and like giving a look over to Oliva and kind of making your way this way, you pick up your flask, take a drink. You look over the wall here, and you see a couple of things that strike your attention, that strike your eye. There are. It's ever so faint, but it's almost like maybe somebody took some charcoal and kind of scribbled some stuff. It's like a little map. It doesn't. It's crude. It's crude. It's
Sure.
It's like it has like a right hook, like a line down and then a right hook to it, and then it has like some jagged edges on the bottom of the right hook.
Okay,
hard
it's
to
like
know
a little
exactly.
sketch. It's hard to know
Little
what
sketch.
it relates
It's
to.
it's odd. Yeah, it's odd, Brandy. I'm sorry, that's kind of crappy.
No, that's
but,
okay.
You can definitely tell that there was
Something. I
definitely
mean,
human
someone was
activity.
here, right? Like someone was
Yeah.
here and they felt the need to scribble directions on the wall. So that has
Exactly.
meaning to it.
Yeah, definitely something. Yep, for sure. And as you look around here, Brandy, you don't see any other markings. It's
Okay.
just that particular
that
one.
one.
And it caught the lantern caught your attention. You kind of you managed to hit the light, hit it at just the right time, and you managed to see it. You don't see any other ones.
Okay.
Yeah, Aliva, yeah, as you kind of walk closer to, sorry, Dewa, we're getting to you.
Yeah,
Aliva,
I was
as you
sort of
walk,
constantly moving the whole time.
yeah, gotcha.
I didn't stop
So
for
if you want to go ahead and have Rummy, you want to move Rummy across the water.
Oh, yeah, well, Rummy would have gone this way.
Okay. So before we
D1 would have continued this way.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah,
Yep, if you want to move D1 there, and I'll move the statue with you. So, Ronan, as you kind of get closer here, as well as Aliva, you get closer to the water's edge here. Is there anything you two in particular are more interested in than anything else?
Before I do any kind of surveillance, I would check
Yeah.
to see like how Ronan is after that whole fight.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, I'm tip top.
Great.
I'm pretty sure that I have those wraps on me. So I'm just like digging through my bag trying to find them and keeping pace with the statue.
Oh, nice. Perfect. That's great. And you hear Aliva kind of behind you, Ronan. She kind of comes up behind you. Just generally checking on you, seemingly.
Seemingly. And then I stab him in the back.
Where's my amulet?
I would have given it to you.
Nice. Is there anything that you want to do you want to say, do anything at all?
Once I was sure that he was okay, I'd be looking in the water to see if there's any creature I could see easily, and to be like,
Okay.
what's the bad thing about crossing this bridge? Because I'm already anticipating that there's going to be something bad.
Yeah, you got it. I would say roll a perception check, Aliva, as you look down into the water. Dirty 20.
Ooh.
Very nice, Aliva.
I remember all those
From-
stupid crocodiles.
For a moment, you get down close. Kind of, you remain distant for the time being, and then you kind of notice what seems to be movement, and you're like, well, it's a body of water. There's probably fish, but the movement kind of continues. Aliva, do you want to follow me to the Whisper Room just for a moment?
Great, yeah, sure.
All of a sudden, it smells like calamari in here.
Wait a damn minute.
Yeah, that chained up skeleton is giving some like sacrifice vibes.
It kind of is, yeah. There's definitely something over there. That's why I sent Rummy rather than trying to go myself. Just looking at potential for leveling up here while we play.
Yeah, that would be bitchin'.
Yeah. For Brandy, are you planning on multi-classing or did you want to stay rogue?
You know, that's a great question that I don't have the answer to.
Okay, well I can look up some options for you.
I think we were looking at fighter for a little bit, at least
Yeah, I think we were. That's right.
because when I played Baldur's Gate, my main character was a fighter, and that was great.
Nice. Yeah, fighter.
All right.
Rogue.
So I look in that water and I'm immediately like, hey, gang, there's more than one of something in that water, and it's very large and serpentine.
Oh shit, us. Let's go.
I stop fucking about with my bag and I back.
And I get up and I start walking very fast.
I would be like, make the comment like it could be like tentacles, like octopus. It could be squid. It could be snakes. I don't know, but we need to get the fuck out of here.
Let's go. Someone
Perfect.
carry me.
I'm hugging that rock
D1.
once again.
Nice. D1, just before they kind of make their way to you, Rummy makes his way across the water, surface of the water. How high is Rummy kind of making his way? Is he down close to the water? Is he up above?
No,
That means Rummy's about to be grabbed.
Yeah, he'd arc pretty high.
He's pretty high?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So probably like a good 40 feet, maybe up above the surface of the water, and then kind of comes down onto the island here. Do you fully land on the island?
No, he doesn't really walk on the ground very often.
Okay.
He sort of hovers around most of the time. Is what he does.
All right.
He's like a little shark in the water, but in the air.
Yeah, it's great actually. It's a nice visual. So Rummy is he's just kind of floating in the air. About how high do you think he's?
Well, once he'd be high going across the water, but once he gets over here, he'll sort of come close, like sort of closer to the chest. He wants to get a good look at this chest.
Sure, I got you. Yep. And I would say you probably are close enough here, Rummy, as you kind of like get down low. Your little mechanical wings fluttering around.
He doesn't have wings. He flies like a swimming shark.
Well, I mean your little fluttering fins. I meant mechanically fluttering around. I'm just trying to give everybody a good visual of this. So you get down close to the chest here, D1. And I would say, are you just getting a good look at it, or?
Yeah, he's gonna start off just visually inspecting.
Yeah, just give me a perception check. See what you say.
Perception.
Yeah. Perception.
Oh, do I have my? No, I don't. Oops, I don't know why that was advantage, but 8.
That's okay. It's an 8. From what you can tell, this is an old chest. It's wrapped in steel bands. From what you can tell, all the way around it. It's made of some kind of very sturdy hardwood. Although it's weathered a bit. There's some dings and such in it. Some water damage kind of along the bottom right front, but nothing that would damage it to the point of being able to break it open.
Alright, I think he's gonna fly right up and just try to heave up on the lid of the chest.
Oh yeah, you got it. Roll a strength check for me. For Rummy.
At some point during all of this, I'm gonna inform the Valorachu and Grumback to keep close to the wall and be quiet.
Oh, are you gonna walk back up to them? Oh, you are walking back up. Nice, perfect. Yeah, give me. Okay, so
So it's not.
So really,
+3 for some reason.
Yeah. So roll a strength check.
Oh, check. That was a save.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's okay.
That's why I was getting the +3 because I had Aura of Protection. I was like, why do I have that?
Hey, look at that. It's the same.
Meant to be a 13.
Rummy pulls. You kind of get a good handle on the bottom of the of this kind of very long flap of metal that's hung over. It seems to be kind of larger than it should be. The metal of this as if it's kind of protecting the lower half. As Rummy kind of grabs onto the bottom of that with his claws, and he starts to hover upwards at a fast rate. Accelerating, and you can see kind of the chest doesn't even budge, not even a bit. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna pass the news. I'm just gonna sort of say to Aliva and Brandy that are right beside me here. There's a chest over there, but Rummy's not strong enough to open it. I don't know if there could be anything cool in there or not. Also, this husk kind of gives me an idea that we're heading in the right direction, seeing as how these husks seem to be warning signs of the horror.
Yet I have fallen into water and been attacked by aquatic creatures countless times since I met you guys. There is no way in hell I'm crossing that water for a chest now.
Leave us up against the wall. She's not even close to the water right now.
Alright.
Yeah, no, my armor weighs more than I do. If I go into that water and that something grabs me, I'm never coming back up.
Yeah, something in the water probably makes it not worth it. Alright, I'm gonna fly Rummy back over to me.
Okay, you got it. Yep. Rummy makes his way back over. Roll a perception check for me for Rummy as you fly back over. You're pretty high. 11. It's mostly dark, except for a little bit of glow that seems to be radiating off of you, as well as Brandy having the lantern of revealing kind of held down to her by her side. You can see around the area here little speckles of little glimmers of gold and silver throughout the cave here, D1. Just for a moment as Rummy flies to you.
For now, I'll just make note of that, actually.
Okay.
And I want to try to get this statue guy as far as I can before Levitate runs out.
Yeah, you got it. So where would you like to put him? I'll just let you do that.
Yeah, well, I'm coming down all the way down to here, and maybe a little a little past where the map ends.
All right. Well, we'll stick him here. He's pretty big, so you have to walk around him. Do you want him to stick him there? Is that a good spot?
Oh, yeah, well, right beside me, I guess. I'm going to try to bring him a little further if I can.
Right there?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, so you get close to the door here. Do you try and... the door has two very large steel rings making up the door here. Is kind of split in the middle. There is a keyhole, however, in the door. What would you like to do?
Do I have any weird keys? I mean, I have lockpicks.
You do. And as you kind of just for a moment, as you kind of search your bag for your lockpicks, we're gonna go up to Ronan quick. And Ronan, you make your way up around the corner here, and you see the member of the Valora Chew as well as Grumback. Kind of, he's kneeled over, kind of holding onto his stomach, throwing up into the water a bit.
I would just approach the two of them and Grumback.
The Valora Chew looks at you.
Stop what you're doing. Back up. Don't throw up in the water. There's something in the water.
He looks at you, takes a look at you, and you can see Ronan when you look at his face. He's absolutely sick. You could tell. He's sweating. He's kind of hunched over a bit. There's like a greenness about him.
Think to myself, I don't know if I'm ever going to drink with Brandy.
Yeah, right?
He gets down to the wall here, and he kind of puts his back against the wall, and he slides down the wall, and he just sits down. And he kind of looks up at you, like almost waiting for you to say more.
Aliva saw something in the water. I don't know what it is. So just take your time, collect yourself. I guess I'm going to put you in charge of the Valora Chew. Yeah, if shit goes tits up, just go to the door that we came in and hunker there, I guess.
I understand. The Valora Chew looks at you, Ronan. You can tell they've been through some trauma, seeing their a companion turn petrified right in front of them, and another run away, kind of unknown as far as he goes. He doesn't know what happened to them. Just knows that there's a basilisk. There's a pair of basilisks between them. As they sit here and they kind of look at you, look around the cave here. kind of stares off, almost as if trying to take everything in, but kind of unable to in the moment.
I put my hand on his shoulder, and I search my brain for like how to convey sorry about your luck, but I come up with nothing, so I just give him like a blank stare, and then I walk back to the group.
It's perfect. You put your hand on his shoulder. He looks down, kind of looking up at you for a moment. He quickly looks back up and looks into your eyes, thinking, hoping, reaching for that moment of advice, for that moment of console, and you just kind of take your shoulder down and walk away. As he kind of, you just see him in the peripheral, just kind of look back down at the ground, look over at Grumback as they kind of diminish out of your sight. You get closer to Oliva here, who is standing up against the wall, with her back against the wall, looking back and forth across the water. You also see Brandy beside her, who is still looking at the cavern walls with her lantern, kind of combing up and down, seeing if there's something maybe written or left. Is there anything you'd like to do, Ronan, as you come around the corner?
Nothing I can think of. I'd inform them what I told Grumback and the Valora Chew to do if shit goes tits up.
You got it, yeah. And you relay the information to them easily. And you're all kind of, I'm just assuming, since we didn't specify it, we're all just kind of talking with a casual tone, kind of as I'm talking to you right now here. There's no raising of voices or lowering of voices. It's just kind of like a mid-range, like a, medium volume kind of deal, as you all kind of go about your business here. Brandy, you see the husk standing just at the edge of the water here. Same with you, Oliva. You kind of take in the surroundings. Is there anything else that you all want to do before? I'm going to go back to D1 in a moment here, but is there anything else? Give you a moment here.
Not for me.
Okay.
I might send Rummy back to the Valora Chew.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you all see Rummy zip by you.
So Rummy's just gonna sort of give like a nonchalant, non-caring glance at Rummy, and then he's gonna grab the Valora Chew and he's gonna sort of grab his hand and sort of tug on him.
Okay. He looks at you over at Rummy, and for a moment he seems shocked and scared, and then realizes quickly that it's Rummy.
Yeah. And Rummy's just gonna sort of grab one of his fingers actually and just sort of start tugging on it.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get him to come down with the rest of the group.
He resists Rummy. Let me just do this. Just let D&D be D&D. Okay. Yeah, he resists. He kind of like pulls against you.
Okay. I'm gonna leave Rummy up there with him, and then I'm gonna try to open this door, see if it's locked first.
All right, you got it. Rummy stays behind, kind of trying to, get the attention of the Valora Chew. The Valora Chew kind of resisting. You pull on the door, D1?
Yeah, I'm gonna try opening it.
Yeah, you pull on the hoop, on the steel hoop. You twist it. You pull. There, it doesn't budge.
All right, I will take out my lockpicks and try to pick the lock.
All right, go ahead and roll your lockpicks. Thieves' tools.
1 second.
It's a 10.
10.
So you insert the lockpicks. You kind of feel around for the tumblers. It's an old system. A couple of the tumblers seem a bit stiff for the position that you need to adjust to position the lock picks in order to push them down. Unfortunately, that is a no-go. There doesn't seem to be any success there. Yeah.
So I'm gonna yell up for Brandy to come down.
Are you okay?
Oliva.
So you like yell out for Brandy and Oliva through the cave, and you can hear your voice kind of echoes just a bit, bounces around just a bit. Ronan, you hear it too.
Once I notice that, I am going to cast message at Brandy.
Okay.
And say, yeah, I probably shouldn't be yelling in here. I don't know if we're waking anything up. But, I can look at Oliva. Yeah, you could give it a try. You rocked that last door.
Yeah, somehow. 'Cause normally this is not my strong suit.
Yeah, well, I know our little rogue up there is pretty stellar at trying to pick these things as well.
That is my one job.
Yeah, I take out my fancy new lockpick and fancy
Hand
fancy.
that over here.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I give it a shot, I guess.
If only you had the other one, which seems to be in the hand of the petrified adventurer.
Oh,
you
that's
can see
right.
it.
Yeah.
If only you
right.
could just pick it out of his fingers, but it's all stone. It's all part of him.
Well, if he shatters later, he shatters.
You don't petrify him just to take his lockpick.
Yeah,
That's the least we're gonna take off of him. It sounds like.
I'd probably let Brandy give us a shot first, since she's probably going to be better than I am. So
Sure, yeah, you got it. So, okay, so you just have to make room for Brandy to kind of get back there. It's very narrow. As long as you just give her some room there. There you go. Okay, perfect.
actually, I
Brandy,
go back to the wider spot behind Ronan. I don't trust this fucking area.
I love how you staying against the wall. It's so good. Right there, you see there's a slope that goes into the water here. You see it too, Ronan.
Yeah, exactly.
I tried to
hell
depict
no.
it on the map for you.
Yeah,
The slope here just kind of goes right in. From about here to about here, it just kind of slopes right into the water.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But leave us behind the barrel.
Seeing all those rocks
I'm glad
poking
you
out of
noticed
the
that.
water, is
Yeah.
there? Can I tell if there's like a pathway over to that island that's maybe under a couple of feet of water rather than the? I don't think we know how deep it is, but deep
It's a
enough for
great-
whatever to be living here.
Yeah, that's a great question, Ronan. A fantastic question. I would say, if you want to risk getting closer to the water's edge, I guess I can give you a good. I can give you a let you see.
Yeah, I'll just go right up to the edge of the water.
Yeah, you got it.
Thing here.
Yeah, so you see, it's a slope down into the water here, Ronan. And I would say roll a perception check for me. And I'm gonna say in this case, gonna sound weird, but do it with perception because you are who you are. Haha. There are things at work here. Or do it with advantage, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry. Did I
you said do
I
it
don't
with
know if I said-
perception.
do it with perception? What the fuck?
I'm looking as hard as I can.
Like, what do you mean? Perfect. 13. Up to about here, it's up to your chest, Ronan. And then as soon as it gets to these rocks here, you see as soon as it gets closer to the edge of the cave wall, it's pretty shallow. Almost as if you could probably walk the edge all the way to the island.
All right. I will inform the rest of the group if we really do want that chest.
Okay, you got it.
I'm
Ronan.
good.
Yeah, you relay the information. Aliva's very, very content behind the barrel here as she's right up against the wall, kind of just keeping an eye right on the water. It's perfect.
Yeah, then I'll
And
take a couple steps back as well.
It's perfect. And I'm gonna say in this case, both of you roll a perception check for me, and we're gonna have the Valora Chu begin to start to walk back with Rami. So we're gonna go ahead and start that journey very slowly. What do we got?
Another 13.
Nice. And Aliva as well.
Yeah, hold on. My dog just
Yeah.
slammed his paw on my laptop, and now my screen's frozen.
Oh, no!
I'm stuck. Hold on. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. If you need to refresh and stuff, it's okay. We can wait.
I don't know how he did this.
I don't know.
Is that good?
What I get for sitting on the couch.
Maybe restart your computer.
Yeah, I might have to. Sorry, let me
That's
bow
okay.
out real quick.
No, it's okay. Let's take a little break, guys. We'll take a little break, and we will come back. So go ahead and go pee and all that good stuff.
Yeah, sounds good.
Sounds
All
good.
right. Nice. Okay. Hello.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Nice. Is everybody here?
Be a no, I guess.
Nobody
Oh, nice.
with
It's
us
just-
chickens.
Is your computer okay?
Oh yeah, it's fine now. I don't know what the
Oh,
fuck happened.
good. No, it's okay. It's good. Nice. You good. You both
Right
got a
as-
13. So
Right
that's
as you were
perfect.
like, roll a perception, I just see this massive paw just boom on top of my laptop, and then my screen just frozen.
It's funny. All right. Perfect. So, Ronan and Aliva, as you kind of peer out across the water here, getting a good look, you notice the mist that kind of just drifts just above the surface of the water. It's, you can hear the waterfall in the distance. You can feel the humidity in the room here, the drips from the ceiling. You don't see any movement in the water as of right now. But for some reason, you both can't seem to take your eyes off the pillar on the island with the skeleton hanging from it. It's odd to you, and it's grim.
It's definitely giving off like I'm a sacrifice vibes.
Yeah, it's odd. It's odd, and I mean the picture here in front of you is odd. You see, there's a bridge that's broken in the middle. Why is there a bridge here? What's the chest? Why is there a skeleton hanging from a pole in this place? Why is there supplies here that are seemingly forgotten? A lot of questions as you kind of stand here in anticipation of something horrible getting ready to happen, I would say.
Yeah, you know the
Brandy,
thing about curiosity is that when there are giant snake things in the water, I don't really have any curiosity left. It's gone.
It's just expectation.
and your mind starts to run away with you and starts to conceive of all kinds of notions. D1,
Yeah.
as you sit here in the moment, waiting for Brandy to kind of come up and as you just messaged her not a second ago, you let your mind wander just for a moment as you also look around in the room here. the bridge and at the skeletal figure on the post and the chest. You also have on your possession, I believe you do, a certain pouch with an item inside. Is that you that holds it currently?
No.
It's Ronan, isn't it?
Ronan has it now, yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's not in the pouch. It's just around my neck.
It is around your neck, yeah. You've got it up against your skin, right?
I don't
up-
think I
up
have it
against
like
me?
tucked in.
Oh, you just have it hanging down. Oh, okay, that's even better. That's even better.
I don't know.
I love this. This is fantastic.
I do not
actually.
love that you love this.
I do love this. Oh, okay, this is perfect. Yeah, you're holding on to it. Sorry, D1, that was for Ronan. That whole little bit. You looking across. You feel powerful, Ronan. You feel powerful, and in this moment, you almost can see the specks and glimmers on the walls before you kind of catch your attention. You look up and you forget for a moment about your mission. You start to begin to believe or reflect on your past and your journey to this place, this island, this continent that you're on. As Brandy continues to kind of move around D1, Brandy, you are you are close to the door now, Brandy, as you kind of squeeze beside D1 here and the petrified adventurer that you see. You're right next to the door. What would you like to do? I'm going to move your character for you.
Well, can we
Yeah, D1's gonna sort of look at Brandy and just say, yeah, it's locked. I don't know if you can work your trigger on it.
Yeah, I guess so. I was trying to think if we maybe need the other lockpick. I just have a feeling that
It could be, in which case we'll have to leave this.
this would be
setup
so
for
interesting
an
if that
hour.
was the case. But no, I would definitely try it.
Okay, yeah, Brandy. Go ahead and roll your thieves' tools for me. As you reach up a little higher, Brandy, you put the thieves' tools in. You kind of get a sense of where the tumblers might be as you kind of you get the first and the second. You line them up perfectly, but there's something wrong with the pressures as you kind of twist your arm or twist your wrist and just a little bit too far right, and it pops itself out. You hear a clunk in the door, and just after you hear the clunk, Brandy, there's another sound. It sounds like a piece of metal hitting another piece of metal behind the door, just for a moment.
Okay.
Ooh, that didn't sound good.
No, I don't like that. I feel like we have to be careful with how many times we try and pick it.
Yeah, it could be. I wonder if we should just set this guy up here, wrap him up, and then try to use his lockpicks. We could all just stand guard for 8 hours. That's a long time to just hang around and do nothing, though.
Well, with monsters about. But what's the other? There's no other way for us to go. I mean, this is the only path. There's that broken bridge.
Yeah, we could potentially see what's if there's anything useful in that chest.
I mean, this sounds bad, but if we shattered the guy's hand, would the lockpick shattered too?
I mean, it's all one. As you look at it, you can
Like, it's
see
not
that
currently a lockpick. It's just
Ah, okay,
Right.
okay. It's also stone.
Yeah.
Okay.
it's all petrified. Yeah, which is different in some
Bummer.
D&D lore. In some D&D lore,
yeah.
only the person's petrified and all the belongings are still belongings. But in our game, everything's petrified.
That makes the most visual sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
so I guess
yeah.
either we sit and wait here, or we try and pick it again. I think I would be inclined to try one more time.
Yeah, well, bad luck usually comes, in threes. So I bet we have 3 chances. I'm gonna go ahead and say.
I would be inclined to try it one more
that
time.
heinous giggle. Yeah, go for it, Brandy.
Perfect. Yeah, you want to give it a shot?
Yeah, I'm gonna, I'm shaking out my hands. I'm taking a nice big drink.
Yeah, you
Loosening my
got it.
neck out. I'm feeling good because I'm like, I do not want to get stuck in this place with water and water monsters. It's my worst nightmare. I cannot die in here. I would die. I'll go back to the basilisk first. Okay.
Oh no.
I'm afraid. Okay. Let's do
Okay.
this.
All right. Let's see what you got, Brandy. 23.
Heyo.
That's better at least.
So, Brandy, you begin to jiggle around in the door here. The lockpick. You insert the lockpick all the way to the back this time first, as far as you can, and you work around the problematic tumbler that seems to be in the middle of area. You kind of get around them, and you start to poke and prod and apply a little bit of pressure, and you hear the tumbler give. But right at the worst moment ever, you feel another click in the door. The door seems to be kind of almost unlocked, it's almost as if there are stages of the lock.
Sure.
And one of them gave way as the door kind of moves just maybe 2 inches into the other room, into the direction. If you can visualize it, I'm sorry, it's
Yeah.
hard to explain. The door moves a bit, as if telling you that, hey, you've defeated something's happened here. But Randy, at the same exact time, you get an odd, eerie feeling as you kind of stand here with the picks in your hand, and just about this time, D1, roll a perception check.
This was why he had that heinous giggle. It was only 2 strikes and you're out.
Oh man, that's really good.
Shit.
26.
D1, the water level in the room is rising.
Oh shit!
Shit!
If I notice that, I'm bailing. I'm running back to the other door.
D1's gonna yell back. Or actually, no. Sorry. I'm gonna cast message.
Okay.
Brandy again. And just say, get that door open. The water
shit out.
level's rising in here. I'm gonna get the Valora Jew. I'm gonna
All right.
start working my way up quickly up to where the Valora Jew is.
You do, and you see the water it's getting really close to the edge of a lot of the water of the path here as you kind of make your way around the edge here, D1, next to the skeleton who's and I'll let you go a little further here. The skeleton here who's actually, the water is kind of creeping up right next to it now. You kind of around the corner, you see the look on the Valora Chew's face as it looks at you. It clearly knows that the water levels are rising here. You see Grumback kind of sitting on the ground next to him.
I climb on top of the other barrel.
How much?
Okay, you got it.
How tall
Sorry?
are these monkeys?
They're not tall at all. They're maybe a foot taller than Brandy.
Oh, they're
They're pretty small. Yeah, well, they're decent sized, yeah.
How hard
but
would
they're
it be for me to pick them up?
not hard. Are you just gonna scoop them up?
Yeah, I get it in both hands. I'm gonna just grab them, just pick them up like a toddler.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Let me just roll a strength check. I'm gonna do the same and roll a natural 1. See what you get. So
My strength
silly.
isn't good.
13.
13.
Any of it would have been good. I mean, he rolled a natural 1. Yeah, you pick the Valora Chew up on your shoulder.
Nice. And I'm gonna carry him down and have Remy go with it. And while I'm walking, I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna look at Grumback and just go, "You're a grown beast. Your call on what you want to do."
he looks at you. You can tell he's definitely sick. Oh, he looks around at the water, and he doesn't seem to change much of his expression. Doesn't seem to care too much in the moment.
I have to leave, run back there, and start walking on the floor too, and I'll bring.
Yeah, you got it.
With me too.
Yeah, you got it. And you walk around the corner here. You see that the water is now probably a couple inches higher than it was when you made your way up there. What's the plan?
I gotta make. My
What are we
way
doing?
back down to everybody and just be like, we gotta
Okay.
get through it. Gotta get through that door, guys.
There you go.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hiss at Brandy to hurry up
Okay.
from atop my barrel.
Yeah. Okay. It's pretty great. Brandy, you hear Aliva kind of, you hear her comment as you kind of you look around, Brandy, and now you can see you're up pretty high. Actually, you can see that the elevation is higher up here near the door than it is down by the bridge. If you can kind of see the map, I tried to do a good job with shading and stuff, but
Okay, yeah,
it's
I
hard.
gotcha.
So you can kind of see that it goes up a bit. You have a little bit of time here, Brandy, but it's looking like you probably have maybe a good couple, like 10 minutes before this room is really seriously going to start to fill up with water.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. I'm probably the most panicked out of everybody. I'm small. I can't swim well.
It's
I
gonna
am
cover your head
terrified.
before ours.
You guys are freaked out. I'm like, oh my god. So I'm assuming I'm
Yeah.
ready to go.
Okay, you got it, Brandy.
Yeah, depending on how fast Brandy's able to get this door open, I may start stripping off armor.
Nice. Okay. 18, Brandy. As you try even more, you put the lockpick in, and you're shaky a little bit. You look over and you see that this is absolutely like do or die, right? Like in this situation here, as your hands shake a bit as you begin to push the tumblers in, and your hand slips a bit, Brandy. With an 18, you hear another little clunk in the bottom half of the door. And the door itself seems to kind of stay in its position. But you do hear there's a sliding of rock. It seems to be kind of, it's hard to know exactly where. But for some reason you can see the stream, the waves of water that were coming out and pretty quickly are now they've calmed a bit.
Okay. Well, then I'm going again.
All right, Brandy. One more time. 17, Brandy. You put your lockpicks in as everyone is kind of counting on you, looking back, and you succeed. The door
Oh
opens.
shit ass. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, time to run.
Okay, give me 1 second.
For the second time in this dungeon, I'm just clink, 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 clink.
Your paladin noises.
The clinks of justice.
Clinks
of
of
fear and self-preservation.
One moment.
Just for headcanon, I'm watching D1 like with his arms stretched out in front of him. Like the baby has a dirty diaper and he's just like running somewhere with it.
Oh, holding on to a dike.
That's awesome.
Like a football.
There you go.
All right, are you leaving the statue?
Yeah, I can get washed away in the blood.
Bye, bitch.
No, sorry, I thought you meant the
The petrified.
No, we're bringing him with us. Yeah.
Oh, you are bringing him. Okay, how are you?
Has my levitate run out?
Probably at this point. Do you want to spend another spell slot?
Yeah.
Okay, you got it. We're gonna go ahead and do that for you. Give me 1 second here. Sorry, this went a little differently than I had planned. So give me one moment. This. It's actually funny. You guys are so good. You don't even know it. All right. So, as you walk through the door opens. You hear a clunk in the door. as you kind of all make your way through, and you shut the door. It's pretty heavy, so it kind of on its own, kind of gives off kind of a kind of a ring as you kind of walk away, and the door kind of relatches itself. You make your way through. And you find yourself in another cavern. This one here, as soon as you make your way inside, and I'm sorry if it's laggy for you. I hope it's not laggy for you. You make your way inside. You notice immediately the amount of vines and foliage in here, just everywhere. You're getting odd feelings, all of you. As soon as you make your way in here, I would say everyone roll a wisdom check for me, please. Just a straight wisdom check.
Oh, wow.
5, 12, 14, 13. All right. As you make your way through the darkness here, this seems to be very humid in here. Lots of moisture coming from somewhere. The door behind you locked. You're unable to hear any kind of sounds coming from that other chamber back there. What'd y'all like to do?
You know, everybody goes, this doesn't seem like a great place. We should, my vote is hustle it through here as quick as possible, but I would be cautious.
Yeah, I mean, if we're looking for the swamp horror, this looks like his fucking bedroom.
It does look horror-y.
I think he's in here. Looks swampy and scary. But yes, let's proceed with caution. I want to avoid these vines. I don't think I want to step on them.
Okay, you got it, Brandy, for sure.
Vines, yeah.
Is that a popular? Is that what everyone's doing? We're avoiding the vines.
Do not step on them.
Okay, all right. I love this. So you step through the door here. The first vine that's laid across here, you manage to completely step over it. It's fine. There's a pretty big area in the middle here where there's no vines. You kind of make your way around. I'll kind of give you guys the floor here to kind of slowly move through the area. If there's anything you'd like to do along the way, let me know.
Yeah, I'll
Just gonna see as you kind of as Brandy and Ronan move to the front here. You both notice as you look around here, the vines are quite healthy. They're green. As a matter of fact, there's some pods every once in a while. You see like a little pink or a little blue, little bud, if you will, kind of just
Sure.
on the vine.
It's growing. It looks healthy. Yeah.
Exactly.
Totally
It's
fine.
getting nourishment from somewhere. It's hard to know from where, but it's definitely flourishing.
I'm sure it's nothing sinister.
Nothing
I'm sure
at
there's
all.
nothing bad happening down here.
Yeah,
I'm sure this is a nice room.
Yeah. Did you make your way through?
Scared. We almost drowned. Fight Basilisk. We almost drowned.
It's so funny.
Now we're in Poison Ivy's fortress.
It looks like it.
Yeah, I mean, I
Okay.
would just be moving forward, like being cautious, because I'm worried
Yeah.
that something bad's gonna happen.
No, yeah, it's true, Brandy. It's fine. The way to kind of down to the right here is, as you're looking at the map, is really, really covered in vines, Brandy, and you could probably make your way to the left around. As now that everyone is actually being conscious of the vines here, you see there is a way through. You just have to be really careful. I would say, depending on how serious you want to be about this, we can roll some checks.
Yeah, I think you've got to traverse through here, so
Sure. Yeah.
slow and
I'd
steady.
say- Yeah, you got it. And Brandy, as soon as you make your way around kind of the corner here, and I'll just move you here. just for the time being. You notice almost immediately that there's a bit of a husk sticking out from back behind the pillar.
Yeah, who's that? What is that?
More of the swamp horrors husk that we've been seeing since.
Oh,
we
but they don't
first
attack
entered
us?
The swamps, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Ronan, you move in. You see Brandy kind of stepping over vines. You see in front of you the same. There's some pods here and every once in a while. You kind of make your way over the vine in front of you. Aliva, you step up behind him. You also see the vines everywhere. You can actually see a bit further, Aliva, as you kind of look through the vines and the thick bundle here in front of you, and you see there is a way. It kind of there's a downgrade in the land here. It kind of goes down maybe about 30 feet.
Okay. I would probably just kind of very quietly mutter about that to the people around me.
Yeah, sure. You got it. As well as you look around here, you see the room itself is pretty big. This cavern is high. It's probably 60 feet at some spots, reaching down maybe about 20 feet at other spots. But probably 20 feet at the very minimum, as far as you can see, anyway. D1, you notice that as well as soon as you walk in the door here.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep holding on to the Laura Chu, and
Yeah.
with Rummy's help, be also pulling the statue along with me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna sort of follow up and behind everybody.
You got it, D1, for sure.
I'll
Statue
be
is
watching
right behind you.
where they go to avoid the vines and try to follow their path.
Okay, you got it, for sure. I would say if everyone would, roll me a dexterity check. We'll do it this way, just to get you to a different spot here. I love that you guys are avoiding the vines. That's great. Too smart.
Does Aliva's aura do anything here?
It does, yeah. Everyone gains, what is it, a D4?
That's for saving throws, not checks, though.
Oh, it is saving throws. Thank you. It's been a minute. So, a 4 to 4.
Ooh.
Nice. So, Aliva and Brandy walks along quite easily. We're gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna move your character a bit for you, Brandy,
Yeah, great.
if you don't mind. And you see there's a crate here. There's some land here that's pretty easy for you to step over. And Aliva, you as well. Get pretty close, keeping up with Brandy here, and you can see the husk now from where your position is, and you can also see there's a bit of a vine here around the husk that's totally dead. You find that interesting. You both do as you kind of make your way around the corner. Ronan and D1. As soon as you cross this kind of bundle of vines right here, D1, you notice that Ronan kind of trips for a moment, and his arm to catch himself. Sorry, Ronan. To catch yourself, you reach down onto a part of a vine here, and you feel the vine itself, Ronan, is warm to the touch as soon as you touch it. And then D1, as you kind of make your way around the corner, there is a bit of vine that you didn't see, some bit of it sticking out, and it brushes your ankle as you pass through. And that's all for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Did
roll
we
for
just
the
leave
Laura.
Grunback in the last room? Is he dead?
I don't know. I think Grumback might have just fucking drowned out there.
Rip.
That's funny. So the Valora Chu continues to move forward.
Yeah,
making its way.
Actually, I'm still carrying him.
Oh,
Hey,
you
hold
are.
on. DM, what did happen to Grumback? We gotta have an answer.
Yeah, no, this is fine if you want to know.
seen
Okay,
him up
so
there when I grabbed the Valora Chu.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
told him to come and fucking said you're
Okay.
a grown man.
yeah, no, it was great. So you said your stuff to him. He started to get up a bit, and he looked over, and you saw that he saw the water, and he began to move in your direction, quite slowly, as a matter of fact. As you all kind of made your way up around the door, you saw him around the rocky edge of the corner, kind of up around the I don't know how to even put this, around the bend, but he's not with you now, so he's somewhere in that room, you're assuming.
Well, oh well.
I mean, if he's he's been around long enough. He should be able to get out of that room if he needs to. I don't know how. I don't know if he can pick that lock. That lock was hard to pick. I don't know if that. We didn't even check if it locked behind us.
Yeah. I'll go check that door, see if I can open it from this side.
Yeah, you're gonna go ahead and go back through the vines and stuff and make your way. Perfect, Ronan. I'll say we won't make you re-roll Dex check on the way back. Ronan, you put your hand kind of on the ring on this side of the door here, and you give it a little bit of a pull, and you feel there's a lever inside that there's a click. Do you want to continue? It seems like the door's pretty heavy, and it's the way that the locking mechanism here. It's very odd to you, but you pull the lever, and there's 3 clicks, and the door opens.
Yeah, I'll pull. Just try to open.
You're gonna pull the door open?
Yep.
The whole fucking room fills with water. I'm just playing.
2 for 2. I mean,
you pop your head. You see the door open here, Ronan, and you pop your head in, and just inside the entrance of the door, you see Grumback, and his back is against the wall, and he's breathing heavily. He sees you. Do you say anything?
I just kind of poke my head through and look at him and be like, "Sorry about that. Come on."
do you invite him to come with you?
Yes.
Okay.
Fucking
I
wait.
thought you guys were gonna leave him behind. That would have been so funny. Grumback makes his way through the door, Ronan, and he looks at you for a moment, and you see there's a different look in his eye. It's almost like a moment of trust in you, as he kind of bows his head in your direction. You saved me. You didn't leave me behind to die.
Yeah, but I do need you to step up your game a little bit. I'm going to root through. I'm very sure that I have some sort of potion that gets rid of poison.
Okay, yeah. You do. You all do.
I'm going to give him one.
Yeah, you got it, Ronan, for sure.
I probably could have healed him, but I forgot I could do that, so.
No, it's okay, it's okay. I just want to double check and see. Superior healing. I'm so glad we have this tab so I can look back and be like, what do we have? Also, I have a list, but oh yeah, and that's not even my number anymore. Here, hold on. Okay, so you got some stuff along the way. We're just gonna say for now, I don't know who has it on their sheets, but we will just say for now that you go ahead and use an antitoxin on Grumback. Is that what you want to do, Ronan?
Yeah.
Okay. You give it to him, and he looks up at you, and he kind of looks at it, and he looks sick, but under a little bit of hesitation, just to make sure. Let me roll it. He downs it right down the hatch. It doesn't take long before you start to see that his pigment starts to return. A lot less green, and it seems to almost instantly. You can tell he's almost starting to feel better, seemingly, as he kind of looks at you. Sure, what happened to me? Oh, thank you.
Not entirely sure either, but you looked a little more than drunk, so figured we'd try that.
He kind of stands up straight and stretches out. Oh, I feel so much better. Looks across the room here.
Good deal. So we're trying to make our way forward. Avoid touching the vines best you can.
Avoid touching the vines. I see. There's a lot of vines here. It's going to be quite hard for somebody of my size, but I will do my best.
Good deal. As we're standing there and as we've been walking around, I'm looking. Are the vines originating from anywhere in particular or anything?
Great question, Ronan. I would say roll an investigation check for me. It's a great question. A 9. You follow them with your eyes, Ronan, around the door that you came in. They seem to be wrapped up around the wall and around the door, and they don't seem to be coming from the door that you guys came from. They seem to be coming from the way you're going. I can say that.
Okay.
It seems that way, yeah.
All right, I'll make my way back up to the rest of the group.
You got it, Ronan. And we're going to go ahead just for the dex checks are more for fun than anything else. As you kind of make your way through, I'm going to go ahead and do one for Grummy as well. And he succeeds, believe it or not. The dex checks in. D1, how are we handling the petrified adventure here through the vines?
I was dragging him along with me the whole time.
You going to drag him through the vines and stuff?
Well, he's levitating still. So I just recast it.
So
levitate.
So if you can imagine, I'm trying to make it.
Yeah, we're like ducking and bobbing and weaving through vines.
Yeah.
So just like floating a statue standing straight up isn't necessarily what
that would be convenient. It'd be like, whoa, that's cool. If there's like a perfect elevation of vine space for me to float this statue. It's a great idea, but there are some complications here with the vines.
Spin him vertically if I wanted.
You can. It's true. Nice. So
he weighs nothing. He's basically. I could probably turn it vertically if I had to. But yeah, I'm gonna try to. So I'm gonna put the monkey down, and then I'm gonna point at Oliva and Brandy, and I'm gonna sort of communicate to him to scoot over to them.
I'm sorry.
You scoot over to what? Sorry.
The monkey, and because I'm holding him right now, so I'm gonna put the monkey down, and sort of point at Oliva and Brandy, and sort of, motion for him to go join them.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Say that again, Seda. D1? My bad.
Yeah, I was holding the monkey, so I'm gonna put the monkey down.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm gonna point at Oliva and Brandy and sort of like communicate, like to go catch up to them. And I'm gonna point at the vines and shake my head like no with my finger. I'm gonna like do like the no.
Yeah. Sure.
And
all
then
right.
I'm gonna use both hands on the statue and try to manipulate it through the vines by twisting and turning it.
You got it, D1. This is great. I would say the Valorachu, he looks at you. It's starting to become like a give take kind of thing here with the communication, where you're starting to pick up on little bits of the language between the two of you, and he absolutely kind of bobs his head just one time and begins to crawl through the mess of vines in front of you as he makes his way, and he sees the husk in front of him and stumbles a bit behind, but catches himself, doesn't fall. You manage to get, and you know what, we'll do this since you described it well. We'll manage to do it up to here without any checks. D1, how about that?
Okay. Yeah, that works.
You spent a spell slot on levitate and stuff, and you described it well. And I would say at this point, there's probably enough room for you to get through. Now, from here, there's a little bit of a downslope in the terrain here, and there are vines all over. They're above you and below you. So if you want to do the same thing to make it down here, we're gonna have to just do a couple more dexterity checks. That is the deal.
Yeah. I'll look at Brandy and Oliva and say, you guys are smaller and more agile. If you can find a good path, I'll try to follow with this statue behind you.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
All right, perfect. Yeah. So Brandy, you're taking up the front then. Oops, crap. Perfect, Brandy. Okay, Brandy, roll a dexterity check for me with advantage.
Okay.
Because you are little and nimble. Sixteen's good, Brandy. Brandy, you make
Okay,
it to here.
Ah, perfect.
As you look around, Brandy, roll a perception check for me. Brandy, you make your way into the area here, and the room kind of opens up a bit for you. You see a pillar kind of standing kind of just south of you. As you raise your lantern just a bit, you see something that's a little disturbing.
Oh.
A couple of yellow eyes
What?
beating, looking back at you. Do you see? Oops, shit. Do you see Brandy? So only Brandy can see right now.
Got it.
Do you see Brandy?
No. Oh,
Right there.
Was scrolled. What the heck? That's our
Seems
guy.
to be some kind of creature held up in behind the vines and the moss,
Yeah.
peering through, looking in your direction.
Looking at me?
Yeah. Looking at the light, your lantern.
Sure.
Yeah. This doesn't seem to be doing anything at the moment. It's just looking
He's
at
just
you.
chilling. All right.
Yeah. So who's next? Who's next to get down to where Brandy is? This is going to be easier for you, a little bit easier, because you saw her path.
Yeah. I'll be like, who wants to go next? I needed to know if I should bring the statue down or if I should leave it up here.
I
So
can
leave that fucker up here.
I would say for now we can always.
He's
I
there.
mean, he's still there. We can leave him for now
He sure ain't going anywhere.
because we're
But I've only got
We've
so
got
many
stuff to do.
spell slots, so we can only move them so far.
yes.
That's a fair point.
Yeah. Still got like probably 8 minutes left on this one. Just wondering if I should get him as far in that 8 minutes or if we should
Well, we'll keep pushing. I'll go next.
Yeah. I would say take him as far as you can.
yeah. Alright, does Rona want to go, or maybe I can try catching up to Brandy with the statue.
Yeah, for sure. You want to go next, D1?
Sure, yeah, I'll try to push the statue through while my spell's still going.
All right. Go ahead and roll a dexterity check for me, D1. You're going to roll 2.
Damn.
Not with advantage or disadvantage. You're just going to roll 2 for me. Oh no, you're not going to roll 2 for me.
Natty 20.
Damn, dude. Natural 20. It's amazing.
With my plus
You-
1 dexterity.
I know, it's insane. You roll through. I'm gonna just do this for you. You flip him around, you spin him a bit. Ronan, you watch this happen from behind, and you and Oliva, and it's like a composer composing music. He flips him around a bit with his finger. Then he like flips him upright, spins him, pushes him a little bit through one vine, spins him upwards, pushes him up, gets him past another vine, then spins him back down. It's weird. It's like he knows exactly what to do and where to go. You make your way down next to Brandy here as well. D1. There you go. And you also
Aliva, that was impressive. I'll give him that.
Yeah, I just nod along like I'm mesmerized.
Oh,
I think
Nice.
I got
I
this
do-
thing down.
perfect. It's perfect. You get to this elevation here, and you kind of look out, and you see Brandy is absolutely, her attention is drawn to one area, D1, and as soon as you get down here and you see her look is absolutely fixed, you look over in the same direction, and you see the same exact thing looking at you from behind vines.
Does it look horror-y?
Horror-y. That's a great D&D question, probably. Does it look?
Best
We need a shirt with that on it. We do. We need a shirt with that on it. Does it look horror-y? I love it. Roll a perception check. We'll see. See what you find out.
Perception. $23.
23. Wow. He is obscured a lot by the vines, but from what you can tell, it looks more inquisitive than anything else. It doesn't look like it's gonna lash out and jump at you and try and attack you, at least not right now. It just seems as though it's all of its attention is basically on Brandy and her lantern at the moment, as it's just kind of looking out. You can see the glow, the reflection of the light back to you through its yellow eyes, almost like a cat, but it's reverberating like a yellow reflection in your direction, as it kind of tilts its head a bit. Every once in a while, it'll twitch its head and tilt it to another direction.
And I look at Brandy and say, try shining that lantern directly into his eyeballs.
Do you do that, Brandy?
No.
You're like, well, fuck that.
I'm sorry, I'm not shining a light into an ancient monster's eyeballs in the den of his. No, I'm not doing that.
I'm not even sure lanterns work that way.
Well, this is the lantern of revealing, so it has a spot on the front. It has like a lens on the front that you can. You can
That was
turn.
perfect.
So good.
I would definitely hand it to Sade. Do you want to
Oh,
have
you're gonna
him
hand
do
it?
Oh, yeah. Does she hand it to me? All right. Yeah, she does. I'm gonna try to get the spotlight
got
of the
better height.
lantern to like.
Yeah,
to
you
like,
got it.
And I'm gonna point it right in his face like a laser pointer to blind him.
Yeah, you do. You point it right at him, D1. You spin it around. You can see the little focused beam of light as it turns from behind you all the way around. You can see it kind of as it hits different parts of the cave as you continue to move it around. You can see the vines themselves. The vines themselves are green, supple. They're full of life. From what you can tell, as the beam gets closer to this creature, you can see almost immediately, as soon as it goes in the direction of the creature kind of ducks behind the vines even more, and then you see a hand kind of reach up over a vine, and kind of it just reaches its head just up a little, and you see one yellow eye just looking out.
It doesn't seem overly aggressive.
Yeah, I can't quite get the vibe.
Well, I might try to get the statue as far past this as I can, and then maybe come back and deal with this if that's what you guys.
Yeah, I would. Once I saw him, I didn't know how much exploring I wanted to do. I figure someone should keep an eye on this guy.
I think we're gonna have to deal with him in one way or another.
Oh yeah. We can see what the Valora Chew think about him. Maybe they know. I mean, he hasn't known nothing this whole time, but
He hasn't seemed to have known a lot. I'll cast message on Ronan.
Okay.
Just say, grab the Valora Chew and see if you can catch up to it here. There is something you guys need to see.
My head darts around like I'm startled. Like, what the fuck was that?
Nice.
Oh,
Perfect.
Alright,
Yeah,
so,
Ronan.
yeah, I'll just start heading towards D1 and motion for everybody to follow.
All right, you got it. Go ahead and roll a
I
dex
follow.
check for me. Okay, perfect. So Leva and Ronan both roll a dexterity check for me. Each, two each. So Ronan, very nice with your 20 and
no.
one for Aleva.
She does have an inspiration she just got.
She does. It's true. Oh, look at that. Very nice. So Aleva, do you want to use your inspiration on your natty one?
Yeah, so we rolled twice though, or no?
We do. Yeah, we roll twice. Yeah, well, they're two different checks.
Yeah, I think I will use it then on the natty one.
You got it. Sounds good. So Aleva burns her
So roll
inspiration.
again.
Yeah. Yep.
Watch is gonna be another one.
Dun dun dun. There you go.
Hey, that's
That's
13.
better.
It's better. Yeah, that's good. Aleva, you walk a bit, and you have like, for a moment, you step over a vine, and like you see a rock that's just like laying there that you almost stepped on. You would have twisted your ankle and totally fell over, but like you had this weird moment of deja vu, and it just doesn't happen. You step over the vine, and it's totally fine. You walk between areas of vine here. You very easily make your way. Ronan, you as well. As soon as you kind of see the path that everyone's taking, it's pretty easy for you to kind of take the same path. You notice something as well as you look around, Ronan, through your left eye, as you kind of pan back and forth through the cavern here. There are little bits of areas of vines here that has some kind of odd coloring to it, almost like blisters, like a purple and black kind of like a disease or some kind of a scourge or something on the vine itself. There are areas that you can see. There are different decolorations as you make your way down, preferably here, as you notice as you walk around and make your way down here. I would say at this point, all of you kind of notice every once in a while there's like a bit of vine that's just gross looking, like it's sickly, as you kind of make your way down into this area here. And we'll say the Valorachu as well. I'm going to go ahead and roll for him because he's little. And for Grumback, we roll for Grummy. Man, your antitoxin really helped, Ronan. Really helped. He makes his way down as well. Now you are all kind of nestled into this little kind of area here between the vines. You can see the way actually continues east. The pathway does, and the vines are less abundant to your east here, as you see. They seem to be collecting and gathering from this southern passage that this creature seems to be in. It's hard to know if they're connected to the creature or if the creature's just using them as cover as you kind of stand here looking at each other. What would you like to do?
Does it look like there might be a passage behind him?
It's a great question. Roll a perception check, D1. You should kind of get down low to kind of get a better look. You have the lantern in your hand currently, so
Yeah.
I would say do it with advantage. Perception check with advantage.
Okay.
Oh,
Again.
good lord, man! What is
I
with
got,
you
I got the
tonight?
lucky days tonight.
Jesus. You kind of get a good look with the lantern here as you kind of peer it around. You see a couple of interesting things, D1. There doesn't seem to be a way behind him at all. It seems to be a dead end here. There's a little bit of water moving, like a stream, a slow-moving stream that's coming from the southern corridor here that kind of goes beyond where your position is here to the east. There's also another little corridor that you can see in this down here in this direction here. It's seemingly another dead end. There's a pond in there as well. There is a way to go east, D1, from what you can see. The cave wraps around, it reaches around.
Okay. I'm gonna take the statue and continue moving east as far as I can
Okay.
with it.
Yep, you got it. I would say roll me one more dexterity check, D1. 24 perception. 12.
Well,
You make your way down this little edge here, and kind of under anticipated kind of the depth of water as you kind of splash down into the water here. You can see pretty quickly there's a little chip off of the back right foot, or rather the boot area of this statue. It just chips off and falls onto the ground. It's just the part of the underneath the foot, kind of where the boot is. It's hard to say if it would be equivalent to where skin would be, or a foot or a toe or something, but you can see this part of the edge of the just kind of knocked it off.
all right, that might hurt later. And I'm gonna keep continuing as far as I can go. Like, I want to get up to or maybe here or something if I can.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just
Yeah.
let you. We're gonna let you go to here. How about that?
Okay.
That sounds good. Now, as soon as you get around the corner here, D1, you see that there is a structure a little bit to your northwest here. And so the rest of you, as you kind of watch D1 move to the east here, kind of paying a little attention to the creature as well as he just continues to watch. D1, do you have the lantern still? Did you keep the lantern?
Oh,
Did you give it back to
no, I
Brandy?
would have given it back to Brandy. So
Okay, perfect.
Because I want 2 hands for the statue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Perfect. All right, Brandy. You have the lantern here. You have a whole group of you, and they're all kind of almost mesmerized by this sight that you all are kind of like looking into this dead end of this cavern, looking at this creature, just looking back at you.
I'm going to move a little closer to that creature.
So
Yeah.
the vines here are really close together. You can if you'd like to, but you're definitely going to touch vines if you do.
I see.
Yeah.
I mean, I can try and communicate with the big ass creature, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not too sure either. If I lock eyes with it, can I try to get like a sense of its intention?
You can try and do an insight check on it if you want.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Just see, just kind of get a nice stern lock of his eyes. See what you get. A 6. Do you want to keep that?
Yeah, I'll keep it.
Okay. So you kind of look in the direction of the creature here. It's hard to lock your eyes on for more than a couple of seconds. It keeps bobbing and kind of kind of not dodging, but kind of twitching and moving behind parts of vines here. Kind of you don't get to see its entire face at the same time. You're kind of piecing together what it looks like based on its what you're able to see it at given times, right? But from what you can see, this creature seems to you can't read it for some reason. You don't get any kind of read on it, Ronan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are the vines over here like any thicker or thinner than
So
right in
they're-
front of me?
Good question, Ronan. And even without an investigation check or a perception check, you notice that they're very abundant in this area. They're almost like it's like a meshwork of vines. And you also see kind of as soon as you gotta get a better look, it's almost unnatural the way that the vines here kind of are woven together, almost making kind of a weave you could tell it doesn't. Like I said, it doesn't look natural to you in that way. So for whatever reason, yeah, it just doesn't. You can't seem to be able to get through without touching the vines.
Well, does anybody else want to do something?
Well, I guess we can see what else is around. Because this might be I don't know. I'm sure this is the only way. We gotta go deal with this thing.
We might as well explore the area if it's not actively pursuing us, right?
We have the time.
Yeah, that's a good point.
In case we have to make a hasty exit or something later, let's just, if it's not pursuing us, might as well explore the area first.
Perfect. Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Kinda ducks down low, Brandy, behind the vines as you kind of all continue to move forward.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Perfect. No dexterity check required up to get to where D1 is. So we'll go ahead and just move you guys up there if you want. Make it easy for you. Oh shit. Perfect. All right. D1. You see your companions kind of moving up behind you here. The lantern gets closer and closer. You notice that there's a bit of area here where the vines kind of just end, like altogether. They just stop.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna continue moving north with this.
All right. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and give you probably just a little bit more movement. D1 with we'll let you go to there.
Sorry. Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah, or no, that's fine. Yeah, I accidentally moved it. It clicked double.
Of course. Yeah, at the same time.
Yeah.
You see, there's a pathway, D1. Kind of. You can see there's an arch and a structure here. That kind of jets off out of the cave and into another room centrally, and it's very odd, D1. But you can see there's something glowing in the room. It's blue. There's like blue flames or something glowing. Like there's an altar. Almost like a lifted section of room here. You can kind of see it from your position, from where you're at right now. There's definitely some strange things that you're observing. Your heart drops for a moment as you round the corner because it catches you off guard.
Yeah. I definitely want to check that out, but I just want to know if I should bring the statue with me or if I should leave it out here. That might be a good place to set him up for the night. You know what? I'm gonna bring the statue with me right in.
Yeah, you want to go ahead and move into the room?
Yeah.
Yep, go ahead and move into the room. Perfect. So yeah, you make your way in, D1, into the central court, into the central chamber here of the room, and immediately you are kind of overwhelmed by there's smells in here and sights that just are odd out of nowhere. You just come to this odd place in this series of caves. You also see that there's a series of stairs. As soon as you kind of make your way around the corner, I would imagine that everyone else probably follows you pretty closely. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to keep line of sight on where those eyes were.
Oh,
like, I want to
see.
see if it follows us.
Yeah, you got it. You got it for sure, Ronan. This is probably right here is probably a good spot.
All right.
If you want to move anywhere else, and the rest of you gotta go ahead and feel free to move about here as you wish in this moment here and look around. I'll just give you the floor as you kind of make your way into this room here.
D1, I'm trying to decide if this is a good place. What is this right here? Is that like a bed?
No, that is it's a tomb.
Oh, it's a tomb.
You see that it's chipped away in the corners, D1. There's a bit of inscription seems to be in the actual in the stone itself, in the sarcophagus in itself, like right on the top. some kind of very, very exquisite altar here, kind of tomb. What am I saying? Like a shrine, if you will. If you want to get closer, you can. One thing that's very odd, like I said, is that you notice that the light in here, there's blue flames, one on each side of in a brazier, kind of just burning. Seems to be magical flame.
Interesting. No, D1's gonna grab the statue and go up the staircase.
Oh, you're just gonna go right up the staircase.
Yeah, with the statue. It was D1's main goal is to get the statue as far away from that weird swampy guy.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah,
Hold on
just for the until my levitate runs out, and then that's where he's gonna sit.
Hold on. Give me one moment.
Is there any kind of
so fun.
signage or anything around the tomb?
I'm sorry?
Is there any kind of signage or anything around the tomb? Like an
Oh,
inscription or I don't know, epithet or something?
That's an
Your lives
excellent
might tell you.
question. It's an excellent question. Give me one moment here. Yes. Let me just do this first. D1. As soon as you move into the room here, do you see this? Oh, you don't.
Yeah, it looks all black.
Shit. Sorry. Hold on. Why didn't this work? Give me one moment. Oh, because I have you on the wrong layer. I'm sorry, man.
Oh, good.
Bing!
Oh,
There you go.
Nice.
1 second here. Sorry, guys. I didn't anticipate you going right up the stairs.
Yeah, I just want to get this guy kind of as far as I can.
Yeah, it's okay. All right, D1. As soon as you make your way up the stairs, you find yourself in a building, a structure. There are corpses, well, skeletons at this point. There aren't any armor plates, bags, anything like that. You do see that there's a fairly large set of rooms here in front of you.
Yeah, I noticed the room's north, right?
Right.
All right, I'm gonna take him north. I think.
Yeah. Yep. You can place them wherever you'd like to.
Yeah, and then
You walk through here, D1, and you see that there are a series of levers just in the middle of a column. There's a door in front of you all the way in the end of the hall here, the room here, D1, but it's a gate. From what you can tell, it's locked. It's definitely closed.
all right. Let me think.
The music is cool.
Thank you.
I'm gonna take the statue up to a corner here. Maybe I'm gonna
Okay.
put it right up in this corner right here.
Yeah, you got it, D1. Yep.
And then, damn, I didn't bring the shroud with me, did I?
Oh, Ronan has it. I believe.
All right, I'm gonna leave him there, and I'm gonna head back down to everybody else.
Yeah, you got it, D1. Make you down here. Do this. Just make sure that... Oh, perfect. Woo. Sorry. I need to get better at this. Perfect. All right, yeah. Let me move the statue out of the room.
Well, I left the statue in that corner, right?
You did, yeah.
Okay.
So you come back down down the stairs, D1 here, and yeah, you're met with some people here. The Grumback made his way in here. He's kind of looking around. Brandy and Oliva. Oliva, you asked if there are any like markings or signage, right?
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and let you guys walk in the room here and pick an area basically, and we'll go ahead and look around for sure. There's a lot to look at. You can see almost immediately there are ruins everywhere. There's kind of a weird sigil on the floor that's been wrecked and ruined. There's a seemingly a chest in the corner of the room. So I'll go ahead and let you guys choose your spots. Ronan, are you still keeping an eye on the creature?
I think seeing everybody head around the corner, I would have moved up to take a peek at what they were in, and then went up.
Yeah, you got it, Ronan, for sure. So yeah, you get a good look inside, Ronan. You can see it's a fairly large chamber in here. There's a sarcophagus on a raised platform at the end of the room. A couple of braziers with a strange blue magical flame lighting the room.
D1's gonna approach Ronan and say,
"Yeah,
if it's gonna take 8 hours, it might be a good idea. I got him in a pretty safe spot. We should probably start the timer."
All right. I'll dig through my bag and produce the ancient shroud and hand it to D1.
Right.
Yeah, you got it.
I'm gonna hand
Sounds
it
good.
to Rummy.
Okay.
And I'm gonna send Rummy up to go wrap him.
You're gonna send Rummy to do it. That's awesome. I mean, you might as well, right? You have him. You might as well use him.
He can use magical objects, so why not?
It's true. It's true. Okay, so Rummy goes up. This is gonna be hilarious for later.
Starts flying around him in circles with the band-aid.
I love this. All right, hold on. Copy. Let me do this. Let me put him on the other map so I know.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna look at Ronan and say, "This looks like an interesting room. I don't know what the fuck's going on with this place."
There we go.
I'm not quite sure either. I'm more concerned, I would say, about that pair of eyes.
Yeah, that thing's a freak show for sure back in the corner there. We may have to try to kill it, but I don't know.
I was actually kind of... I'm going to talk to it. I'm going to go see if I can communicate with it.
It's a good idea.
I don't want this fucking thing, and I will take the necklace off and hand it to D1. I don't want that on me when I go near it.
Oh, just in case it fucking reacts, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Alright, I'll grab it. I think I still have Brandy's invisible pouch now that I think about it.
You do. Yeah. She handed it to you, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember if I gave it back to her. So I will put it back in the invisible pouch.
Yeah, you got it, D1. You put the amulet of Athazar into the pouch itself and close the flap and wrap it.
Okay.
All right, perfect. Aliva and Brandy, roll a you're both particularly looking around the room. We'll go ahead and do Aliva first. You're looking particularly for like an inscription or like something that may give you like a clue as to what this is. Is that what I'm reading?
Yeah, exactly. Just anything that
Perfect.
looks like it's standing out.
Yeah, for sure. Roll a perception check for me first. Brandy, you as well. Brandy, are you looking at this structure?
This is I can't tell if this is a coffin or not.
Yeah, so this is actually a table. It looks like a desk. It's just very, very destroyed. It has a book on it. You can see there's some pages, some bit of wood kind of collapsed below. There's a little bit of a shroud, seemingly, on the top of the table there.
Is this a chest over here in the corner?
It is.
Oh, that's what I'm looking at then. I didn't see that until now.
Perfect. Roll an investigation for me. Perception check as well for me, Brandy. So both Aliva and Brandy. Aliva gets a 20, a dirty 20. And Brandy gets an 18. Very nice. So, Aliva, as soon as you walk up to this platform here and you take a step up, you look above and you see there's an effigy here. It's like a horn skull. It has kind of a series of discs kind of interlapping each other, like a Venn diagram. And you see there's a series of vases here and little vessels. Some of them have spilled over. There's one that's cracked. There's a stone tablet on the very top of the sarcophagi here, Aliva, that you can see. It's written in some kind of a language that you don't recognize. You also see, since you got a dirty 20, we'll give this to you. There are fragments and pieces of bone stuff like down. You can see kind of down into the top of the lid here. You can see that there are bits and pieces of remains as well.
Anything looking fresh or kind of older?
No, everything here looks like it's been here for a long time. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the text is odd. I would say roll a history check for me, Oliva, to see if you recognize it at all.
Probably not.
No, this is kind of totally foreign to you. You don't recognize seeing this from any of the books that you've had your eyes in the academies. Yeah, it doesn't look familiar to you at all. It just, you can tell that there's something of importance here for sure as you scour around the room even more with your eyes. You see there are bits and pieces of pillars that are broken down. And I'll even give this to you. You're dirty 20. Like, there are some script and some text written on some of the pillars also that are tumbled down. You can see.
Okay. I think I'd also whistle lowly and motion for the Vorachu to come and see if they can read the unfamiliar language.
Sure, yeah. You kind of whistle over the Valorachu, and it's looking around, but you catch its attention, and it continues to move over in your direction. Looking around at everything as it kind of gets closer to you. You can see its eyes kind of find the effigy behind the sarcophagus here, and it looks back up at you, and its eyes are quite big. Brandy, with your 18, the chest here that sits in front of you is unlocked and unlatched.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, you want to open it up?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there's a couple of things, very odd things in here, Brandy. There's a little pouch, maybe the size of maybe your fist, and it's full of little ball bearings, little silver ball bearings.
Oh, okay.
Weird, right? There's also a little key just in the bottom of the chest. It's a little copper key. Doesn't look like anything special. Looks like maybe like to a small lockbox or something, but it's here. You also see there's an old spear that's leaned up against the wall behind the chest, Brandy. It's not on the picture here, but it's pretty nice actually. It looks like it's a spear. Has a couple of jewels set in the bottom of the spearhead, but mostly it's wrapped really, really tightly with a really nice black leather. It's very nice. It's pretty light as well.
That looks like a good weapon for somebody.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
There's nothing else in the chest?
Nothing else in the chest. Some cloth. Just some old tattered cloth that doesn't seem to be worth much.
No chance of a secret bottom or side cache?
Roll an investigation check. Good question. Brandy's always looking. She's always thinking.
Can't have a chest here with nothing in it. That's crazy.
It's fucking hilarious.
want
Of
to
course,
know.
Brandy rolls a natural 20.
Brandy just caresses the chest.
It needs
and
that
it's
loot.
completely open.
Oh, God,
I
that's
need gold.
fucking awesome. Brandy, as you look around the bottom of this empty chest and just not satisfied at all, like looking around like, oh, come on, there's got to be more.
Ball bearings? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, there's got to be more to this. You look around, Brandy, just to the left of the chest on the wall. You notice it pretty quickly. There's a stone that absolutely is not set in there properly. There's a hollow compartment behind the stone, Brandy.
Yeah.
You pull the stone out.
Oh, yeah.
There is a little tiny bag in there, behind there in the wall. And the bag has approximately 35 platinum pieces in it.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a lot. There's also a very small little brooch. It has a blue gem on it. It's beautiful. It's probably worth a lot of money, Brandy, but you're getting the idea that this brooch has a different purpose.
Sure, you're sure. It's special.
Yeah, and you just pop the rock right out. Like, this is a perfect hiding spot for somebody.
Yeah.
Nice natural 20, by the way.
Good timing.
All right, that's really funny, actually. Ronan, you make your way, kind of just back around the bottom of the corner here, going in the direction of the creature, to try and communicate with it. And I think that, my friends, is a perfect spot to call it a night, call it a session for this week.
Sounds good.
And we will pick back up in a couple weeks, right here. This is great, actually. We're like right where I wanted to be. So with everyone, with that, I know we didn't do battle this week. We almost did battle multiple times. But in the spirit of D&D and in the spirit of you guys being awesome at your characters, congratulations at hitting level 9. Everyone gets their next level. We'll go ahead and roll hit points and figure all that stuff out over the next couple of weeks before we come back. But yeah, we'll go ahead and do that then.
Nice.
Awesome,
guys.
Yeah.
Good stuff,
We've
guys.
gotten very, very good at running away.
Yes, oh yeah.
You have. It's true.
There you
It's
go.
true.
Avoiding
Perfect.
chaos.
Awesome. All right, everyone. So with that, have a good couple weeks, and we will see you next time.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Awesome.
All right, I will end the recording.